Man. I think the smart thing here is just to... Well, another achievement unlocked, full arsenal. I'm sorry it took so long on that. I think the smart thing to do here is just to upgrade our power so that we can power our weapons more. And we can just power everything. We will want to upgrade shields as well. Probably want to buy some fuel. There we go, spend the last of our money on fuel. And when I get a little bit more scrap, I can upgrade my shields more. Because I have extra power to spend on shields. So this defense drone can shoot down incoming missiles, asteroids, and all that sort of stuff. Which is nice, but it does require drone parts, I believe. Or does it? We can look at this. Yeah, it does require a drone part to deploy. That's the only bad part about it. But this cloaking should be amazing for avoiding damage and such. So it's probably going to be smart to explore a couple more sectors while we're still in a fairly somewhat easy sector here. We're just going to use everything on the weapons. So we did use cloaking here. It's going to be on cooldown now, but we did not get hit at all. We probably want to go ahead and take out... There's aliens. Okay, the planet itself is shooting at us down here. I'm assuming that's what all these ball things are. Okay, we're going to be cloaked for a little bit. And we did take out the Lanius Scout, which is good. Didn't take any hull damage. Lots of scrap from that, which is awesome. Oh, there's distress beacons everywhere. We gotta visit a couple of these. Try to get some good stuff. Another Lanius ship. Okay, our doors are hacked. That's fine. It just means I can't open doors. They don't have a teleporter or anything, so I don't think I'm gonna really need them. We're gonna cloak here, so they're gonna miss. I think we missed with our weapons as well, which is just terrible. If we can just take out their beam laser here. I really could use to take out their shields. I just don't have unlimited missiles is the only problem. It's starting to get to the point where yet again, I think we just don't have enough. Oh, we're going to get another augment for this, so I'll take that deal. I'll also repair my drone bay. So the augment is protects your ship from ion damage, giving a 50% chance to negate it entirely. I don't think there's a whole lot of enemies we've run into so far that use ion weapons, but that's going to be nice if we find some of those in the future. But we're yet again getting to the point where we really need to upgrade our weapons a little bit more. I guess we could use the halberd beam. The only problem with that is we can take the Artemis offline. We can upgrade weapons. We'll have to upgrade it twice to use both the burst laser and the halberd beam. Like, the halberd beam does so much damage, but you have to take their shields offline in order to use it. That's the only problem. I guess we could use the hacking drone. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to go for some extra shields here. So, yeah, I should have level 2 shields now. We're going to go for this other distress beacon. See what's up. And there's absolutely nothing here at all. That's not usually what you expect when you go for a distress beacon, but it happens. He wants 3 drone parts for 37 scrap. I'm a little bit tempted, but not tempted enough to go for it. Like, scrap is so good, but... Another rebel ship. I think in this instance, it's going to be wise to use our defense drone. And yeah, then we'll go ahead and use our burst laser to attempt to take down the shields. We got one level of shields down. My defense drone is not taking out the enemy mini drones, which is kind of the reason why he's there. He's failing a little bit at his job, but that's why he's hired. Man, we're gonna have to use a rocket here to get through these shields. My burst laser is just not doing anything at the moment. Okay, we have a lot of fire. The weapons are completely offline for now, which is great. There's a lot of fire in the ship, though. They took out the sensors. I'm just going to open up all these doors here. And hopefully what that will do is contain the fire and eventually put it out. I don't hear any fire sounds anymore, so hopefully... No, it's a terrible offer. His shields are completely offline, but his weapons are back up. I'm worried about that. Okay, we're finally done with this dumb ship. I think that's slightly better than what we were going to get normally. I'm really glad that our door control wasn't taken out, because if it was, man, I would not be able to repair all these things. Because it would be flooded with no oxygen, and then I wouldn't be able to move my crew into this area, otherwise they'd just die. We'd have to go without sensors or drones for the rest of the game. Okay, everything's repaired now. It's always good. Let's go ahead and jump. Let's just go for the exit here. The enemy fleet is getting close enough where this is probably a really good idea. I'm gonna go for this enemy ship here. He has a hacking drone. So hopefully, well, I also have a hacking drone. So I'm gonna use my hacking drone to just immediately go for his weapons. And my weapons, in turn, are gonna go for his shields. Okay, he's hacking my oxygen. Oh no. I'm gonna have to go for his hacking drone unit, otherwise I'm sunk here. Okay, hacking is offline. Good. If he manages to hack our oxygen, we are, in fact, sunk, so... Okay, you gotta remember to use the cloaking when at all possible. Engines were hit and shields were hit. So my shields are going to be at like half strength now. Man, I feel like this burst laser just does not do anything. I'm going to have to learn a little bit more about... no, my engines are broken. I'm going to have to learn a little bit more about like what are decent types of weapons in this game. Okay, I can use my burst laser again. I'm trying to be sparingly on the rockets because we only have 5 left, so we can't just use them at will. We really can't. I'm going to use cloning. Okay, finally those dumb shields are down. Let's go for the weapons now. Actually, never mind. Let's go for the drone because it's repaired and it's draining our oxygen again. And the oxygen is down yet again. Oh no. Okay, well, the enemy ship is out. Got kind of a terrible reward. At least that outpost gave us some stuff as well. Okay, got oxygen repaired. I'm gonna need to power the shields as well once this is repaired. I'm gonna power the medbay for just a second to heal up our crewman here. Man, just taking this one step at a time, right? Okay, he's healed. You're healed. You can go back to weapons. We are in a bad way. Next sector. NG control or slug control? Well, we have an NG crewman on our ship, so we probably want to go to their homeworld. Hopefully you can negotiate with them and say that we're friendly. We can sell some missiles, but I need my missiles for when I get into a situation where we're kind of like, oh crap, what do we do now? Oh no. A nearby pulsar is discovered. Folks, this could be really, really bad. No, we don't want to depower oxygen. We want to use hacking. We got 6 drone parts left. And just go for... Well, we want to go for the teleporters so we don't get boarded here. And rockets go for the shields. Please don't board me. Oh no. We got an intruder online. We don't want him to take out the weapon, or the engines, that is. So this pulsar star is going to destroy our shields and drones and such. So we're going to cloak here so we don't get hit. Okay, their shields look like they're out for the most part. And I guess their weapon systems are out because of the pulsar or something. Oh, another augment is what they're offering. But I really need fuel, so I'm not going to accept that because like what I need above all else right now is fuel, otherwise I'm sunk, so. Okay, this ship should be down. Hopefully we'll get some fuel from it. Okay, we got 1 fuel. That's not going to go a very long way. If we can just meet a shop, I have a good amount of scrap to spend. I'm going to turn on the distress beacon just to make sure we're found here. And hopefully it's... Yeah, 15 scrap for 5 fuel is a deal. Oh, and he stole 29 scrap and 3 missiles, of course. That's a really strong ship, though, so I'm not sure if I could fight that. Let's go ahead and go to this store. Okay, we have some weapons that we could potentially buy. I'm definitely going to sell this. I'm going to sell this. I'm definitely going to buy the heavy ion. That sounds very useful. We could hire a crewman here. Extra evasion when manning engines sounds amazing. Faster recharge when manning shields sounds okay. We're going to hire Naomi here. I'm sure that's probably not how you pronounce his name, but we're going to go with that. And what we're going to do here is upgrade weapons. Add some more power to weapons. Oh yeah, we need to take offline the Artemis. Put on the heavy ion. This heavy ion can disable enemy shields, which is amazing. Much, much better than the burst laser can, which is like the #1 thing that we've been needing right now. So we should be able to evade more often with Naomi in our crew as well. And as long as I continue to use cloaking effectively, we might be okay here. Also, we're going to repair some hull damage, because we were getting a little bit low. Let's be honest. Okay, I think we're good. Wait for it. Buy a couple more fuel as well. That's important. I'm not going to go for that distress beacon because we'd have to backtrack if we did. And fuel has become a resource. Danger evaluation extremely high. I'm going to send a shuttle with an away team to help. I was trying to avoid losing the human. Oh my goodness, really? I thought I took the safer option there. Maybe the option blue was the safer option. Reading the text description, it sure did not sound like it, but that sucks. Okay, so we lost our human. It's just 2 aliens. It's funny, none of the original crew are on the ship at all. Okay, they do have a defense drone, so I don't think I can use my hacking. But it's time to... So we'll take power away from the hacking and add that to the engines so we have a little bit more dodge chance. It's time to see how this heavy ion will go. This ship looks very worrying. We're going to go for the shields immediately. Try to take those offline. And I will cloak as soon as I see something heading my way. It looks like their shrapnel gun did miss, which is amazing. And hopefully it'll miss this time as well. We'll see if we can... Okay, it did miss, which is great. I'll see if I can have the ion... The ion is not doing anything. Okay, it's gonna jump, and I'm not even that mad. Because that thing was hard. Except it caused the fleet pursuit to increase. Man. I thought this heavy ion would be like an upgrade in terms of weapons, but that didn't do anything at all. That was very disappointing. Alright, another Mantis Raider. Let's give this heavy ion another chance, shall we? Oh no. Since it's Mantis, they're gonna board our ship, and I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work out for us. I'm gonna have to send this dude to the med bay soon. Okay, looks like I did damage shields, which is nice. The Mantis are just very, very strong. So... I'm gonna have to add some power to this med bay here. And he's taking out our weapons. Oh no, I really don't need that to happen. Let's see if we can drown this guy. Pretty sure Mantis do need air to survive. We're gonna use this Artemis missile here. Okay, good. The Mantis is dead. So I need to repair this weapon system as fast as possible. Close everything. Oh no, our missile missed. Actually, let's try using the heavy ion alone. Oh no, and they boarded the ship again. Why? I'm trying to like disable their shields a little bit with the ion laser. It's not working all that well though. Well, at least we got a hit off on the shields. That's a good thing, I suppose. Maybe I should fire the ion at the weapons and try to get this laser to just take out the shields. We're gonna go for that. Okay, their shields are temporarily offline. We're taking some hull damage, but that's okay. Okay, finally got this fool dead. That took so long. Well, reward's pretty decent, but that was a fight. Okay, we're gonna have to repair some stuff, obviously, before we jump out of here. At least I think we've been a lot more successful in this particular run than the last one, although that's not saying a whole lot. Also, both of my crewmen, invading parties are very, very dangerous because both of my crewmen are pretty weak when it comes to combat. I think these are 2 out of like the 3 weakest races in the game. The Mantis are fairly strong. These 2 are definitely not that, though. Okay, we have to go to the exit. Enemy fleet is advancing pretty quickly. They'll improve our reactor in exchange, so I can exchange 2 missiles and 2 drone parts. Yeah. I really need those missiles just in case. We have a slug-controlled nebula and an uncharted nebula. Both of those sound awful, so we're just going to go for this one. The slugs can be difficult to deal with. There's a store. Too bad I only have 46 scrap to spend. But we'll spend it on what we can. High hull damage plus a decent breach chance. Ooh. A hull missile. It does require missiles to fire, though, which I don't have many of. Man. Okay, we're going to sell our defense drone here because we're just not using it for anything. I guess we're going to buy some fuel. And, I mean, that weapon sounds decent, but, like, so did the heavy ion initially, and it's okay, but it's not great. No enemies. A fairly large surprise, but okay. No enemies again, what's going on? I didn't come here just to sightsee. Oh dear, he has 3 shields. That's not ever a good thing to see. I might have to tank a few hits. As soon as I see those things fire, cloaking's going up. Okay, I want all my weapons just constantly attacking these shields. We very well might take some hull damage here. At least one of their weapons is a beam rifle, and my shields are pretty strong. We're just gonna get everything auto-firing on these shields. I think that's our really only chance for survival. I'm missing a lot though, so these guys must have really good engines. Their shields are at full strength, so we've essentially done absolutely nothing to them. I mean, I guess we could jump out of here, but I don't know what that's going to solve because the enemies are going to get harder, not easier as we proceed, so... yeah, that's not really solving anything at all. I'm gonna have to use another missile, but I only have 2 left, so... yeah, that missile hit. I really needed that thing to hit, which is good. Okay, their shields are completely out. Okay, their weapons are also completely out, which is amazing. We should be able to win this fight at least, but oh dear. Got some scraps. I think we're on fire down here. We are on fire, so to fix that, everything's on fire. We're just going to open up some doors. I hear a lot of fire sound. Oh, there's fire in here as well. Looks like I could finally repair it. Oh no, the oxygen is on fire? This is bad. Yeah, if we run out of oxygen, we're dead, so... I'm gonna need to close these doors quickly as well so I can start to heal up my crewman with the med bay. He's at 2 health. 2 out of 100. Okay, it looks like we did get the fire out in the oxygen. You're gonna have to heal up in the med bay? Oh, he died. That's not good. I didn't wait long enough for air to come. Oh, of course air wasn't coming through because the oxygen systems were offline. That's why. Oh, man. And there's fire up here as well, so I'm gonna have to flood this part of the ship with oxygen. Okay, so we're back down to 1 crewman. Let's see how this goes. I guess I'm gonna have to use him to repair the shields as well. And he's gonna have to pretty much do everything on this ship. Hopefully the medbay and everything is all fine. The fire and the oxygen should be out by now, so I can go ahead and close those doors. And we'll see what we can do. The shields are fully destroyed. That's a full 4 bars of shields to repair, so that's gonna take a little while to repair as well. Yet again, low on fuel, but that's not anything new for this particular run. Like, I do know that this game is a hard game to win. It's not something you're going to win your first couple of attempts. It probably might take a good amount of attempts. I'm not sure if it requires more just luck with items that you happen to run into, or if there's a specific strategy to follow that works more often than not. We'll see. I'll get it figured out one of these days. Okay, the shield should be fully up, so we'll be back up to 2 shields, which is nice. So I will put some power in the med bay as well. And then heal this guy up. And we should be ready to move on to the next area, and hopefully it won't be the last area, but we'll see. Okay, so we can go ahead and jump. The only problem with flying in these nebulas is you can run into pulsars and stuff like that that can really mess you up. A slug rogue ship, okay. Well, I'm obviously a little bit worried, but at least he doesn't have any like teleporting drones or hacking drones or any of that stuff. So, I mean, it could definitely be worse. Like, the main thing we can do here is just cloak and attempt to tank some hits until my weapons can get his shields down. I think that's the main thing. I think we can survive 1 burst laser blast, but when his heavy weapons start firing like that, I definitely want to be cloaking. Too bad the cloaking doesn't last too long. But it'll recharge in a little bit, and that'll help us tank a few more hits as well. Those ion weapons worry me a little bit, although as I can tell from the effectiveness or lack thereof of my own ion weapon, the drone is taken out. It probably would have been smart to use a hacking drone to take out, like, lower his weapon recharge or his shields. That would be a really nice thing, but the drones are destroyed. I could repair the drones and then send a hacking drone in there. That might be a smart idea to do. Because, like, I'm just doing nothing to his shields right now with my current weapons. So as soon as I get these repaired, I guess I will... I'm not really sure what to take power off of. I guess I could take power off of the engines. Oh no, he destroyed the drones again. Yeah, like... my 2 weapons here, burst laser and ion weapon, just do nothing to the shields. They just don't even hurt them at all. So what we're gonna do here is add power to the drones instead. Oh, and just the hacking drone. That's right. Okay, good. And then we'll hack his shields and see what that's gonna do for us. They are trying their best to repair them, but this should at least slow like the repair rate or something of the shields. I'm not entirely sure what it does. I'm sure it's nice. Our shields are down. Okay, so we're gonna have to... oh, and our oxygen is down. We're gonna have to go for that. That's the #1 thing, because we're dead without the oxygen. I'll take what's in their stores. 2 rockets and some scrap. I think that's a fair trade. My door control is off. And my ship is on fire as well, so we'll see how this goes. I have to get this door control repaired, because otherwise the fire... yeah, the fire is spreading to our sensors as well. If this door control doesn't get repaired, then I can't open up the doors and put out the fire that way. Which is probably the best way to do it. We're taking a lot of punishment after every single fight and having to heal everything up. Okay, the fire should be put out in all these rooms now, hopefully. We have to just wait a little bit. And peek in there really quickly. That room looks good. Okay, I don't hear any fire sounds anymore. Close all the doors up. Wait like 15 seconds for air to come back through the ship. I think this guy's like adept at repairing. Yeah, he is pretty good at repairing. He's pretty good at evasion and piloting. He's got to be pretty good at piloting because that's what he's here for. Repairing the sensors is whatever because I can't use the sensors in the nebula anyway, but I am going to repair them. Okay, we just fixed these shields and we're good to go. Well, not necessarily good. We have 3 bars left of hull integrity. I wouldn't necessarily call that good, but we're not dead yet anyway. And so far, at least the slug ships, the main problem with taking them out is just their shields, but that hacking drone worked really, really well with taking out shields. So maybe that's like the main use for it. I was just using it incorrectly earlier. I gotta target shields with it, and that's gonna help us out a lot more. And Naomi just leveled up. It's 10% faster at repairing now, which is great. I'm not sure if you can level them up multiple times. Looks like you can indeed. Okay, so it's good to keep crewmen for long periods of time because then they get stronger and stronger. The nearest store is backtracking, and I'd probably run into the enemy fleet if I did that, so we're gonna have to. I don't think we have much choice. We have to head on to the next area here. Okay, we didn't run into any enemies here. And I do have my distress beacon on, so we're just going to wait, see if anything runs into me. Oh, cool. The ship just gives us fuel. That's beautiful. So we'll head to the Mantis homeworlds, which is worrying because the Mantis are quite good at combat from what I've been able to tell. And we'll be out of fuel here, so hopefully we'll get some fuel from nothing. We're going to have to wait again with the distress beacon on, and I wouldn't be too surprised if Mantis run into us. The fleet is advancing. Explore the nearby area. Nothing responds. We're gonna get taken out here. Okay, we can buy fuel for scrap. That's such a ripoff. 50 scrap for 5 fuel. Negotiate. Oh dear. He's got cloaking as well. Well, I'm gonna have to wait until the cloaking is offline. I can't do anything now. Okay, so we're gonna send in our hacking drone to the shields, because that is a lot of shields. And we're not gonna send in the hacking drone to the shields, because he took the hacking drone offline. And we really need that hacking drone, so we're gonna try to repair that. Except that we died! No! Yeah, we didn't stand much of a chance there. New high score, though. I'm not sure if that's the best. That is the best I've ever gotten by far, so that's awesome. At least we have that. I don't think we unlocked any new ships or anything, but we did get a couple achievements this run. Alright, well, unfortunately we were not able to come away with a victory here. But I'll try to adjust my strategy a little bit for next time. Maybe just get some better offensive weapons and worry a little bit less about the defensive might be a good plan. But I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and farewell.